say good game.
Good game.
Good
game.
Shake hands with George and then I'll shake hands with you after that.
Yes.
Good game, George.
Good game.
Game, Yuri.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Hajrá, baby! Hajrá! Első erőtől kezdve, hajrá! Ügyes legyen, baby! Thank you! Melyik oldal? Az irány jó! Kívülről! Kérlek, várj erős! Kérlek, várj erős! Széles is! Széles is! Söpöd! Még! Gyönyörű, baby. Szép volt. Nem fordul olyan nagyon sokat.
Shot.
Corner freeze?
You like that?
Yeah, or corner freeze.
Okay, I think just back
Tegnap végig szélesebbek voltunk.
Okay.
Lehet, hogy
I don't mind being short,
szélesebbek voltunk.
Okay.
Mert a közepétől kijebb adtuk a jeget. Nem fordul ez a pálya valamiért annyit. Tegnap nem. Figyeljünk rá. Ez most a fehér közepén kívül volt.
Line's big. Nice shot. Quick.
Yes.
Ugyanez, amit ő csinált! Ugyanez, amit ő csinált!
Probably the same as yesterday, maybe a little bit faster than yesterday.
Okay.
Az erő jó! Tízes kő.
We'll go that way, Jude. If you don't, you leave him that draw.
Okay.
Még miért majd erre is egy fogidőt, jó, baby?
It's good there.
Okay.
Loads of room. 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 Come in. Come in. Ah, nice shot, Jude. Good. Well done.
Megpróbálod a duplát, vagy csak betolod azt?
Nem, ezt tolom meg! Mennyi volt az ő jogideje?
14-13! Hely van.
Nem szűk!
Köt! Hely van! Hol!
8-as!
Hol, forogni kell. Megvan az ereje?
Megvan.
Mit.
Oké. Szuper. Ez a piros szélétől
Yeah, I
annyira
think
volt,
so.
és igazándiból ez sem fordult volna be. Mert az valójában egy 7-es-8-as kő volt.
Your weight was good the last time, leave it less ice. Whoa, whoa for line, switch, switch. Whoa for line, high line, big line.
Nem szabad tartani az oldalon.
Egyiken sem.
Sorry. Damn.
Inkább nóz, mint hogy a sárgát kitoljuk. Ez most 2 oda vagy 1 oda?
Szerintem egy. Mindenképpen egy vagy 2 oda. Kettő a két szár, vagy a két piros lomb.
Egy nagyon picit nagyobbat kérek, nagyon picit. Mi történik? Nem hallom, hogy mit kell csinálnom. Valamit mondanak kell, Dévi. Rajta vagyunk a gárdon. Hát mondtam, hogy gyenge. Rajta vagyunk a gárdon, akkor mondd, hogy söpört szét, vagy valami történjen. Jó, baby?
They got that.
Is there a double on the yellows?
De azt sem mondtad, hogy hagyd, mert ne nyissuk szét, semmit
No.
nem mondtál. De én meg söpörtem végig, mert ugye az volt az infóm, hogy lassú, szűk. Söpörtem, pedig...
Play like on that side. The line 2.
Nem mondtál
Okay.
semmit, tehát vinni kell tovább, hogy mi történik.
Yeah. Quite like that. Can't see him get into there.
Okay.
Sárgával sárgát.
Over and up.
Baby.
Over and up.
Ez azért egy 4-es kő volt az előző.
Over and up, Jude. Whoa.
Nem, hanem 4-es.
Over and up.
Volna meg akkor.
Over and up, Jude. Nice shot.
Vagy egy dró.
Azt nem látom, akkor ez kipirálja. Nem.
Jó.
Szerintem a sárgát
You
be.
could possibly touch it that way, but they're not going to. Definitely, they're definitely line 2.
Are they?
They're line 2.
Oh, I thought it was one
No,
really.
they're line 2.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
I had a quick look and it
Baby,
was yellow, it was line second.
9-es kő. Ha erősebb, akkor nagyba is lehet belőle.
It's too easy for him to bump Jude.
Tehát rövidebben hibázhatsz.
I just wondered if there was an angle, but there's not.
De most nem a sárga, az első sárgát ütjük?
They've got quite a few options, I think.
Ezt akarjuk betolni ezzel. De ha erőset dobsz 50-et, az nem jó, tehát inkább legyen csak 3-as, nincsen 12-es. Hát, hogy merre hibázhatsz, azt mondom.
To do, they're opening it up because they're catching the high side.
Nem fog még ott lejönni a vonalról.
Yeah.
Söpörd!
Also not doing what I thought she was doing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Good idea.
It's definitely two. Is it?
I think it's one.
Is it one?
Lehet, hogy csak egy.
I think it's one. In fact,
Okay.
I think it's one, but I would measure it.
Mindenképpen megmérjük.
And do it,
No, you have to go that hand.
you're never going to get to there.
Hey, it's really straight down that hand.
Jó volt az végig.
You're never going to swing round there.
No.
Okay. Or could you hit
Eddig
this?
ehhez képest ez most
Could you play a hack and get the nose?
What if you catch the yellow though? Then you're losing. Then you're
Az
going
én köveimhez
straight
képest
onto there.
az enyémet a vonal tartotta, a tiéd meg végül a vonalon belül maradt.
You'd have to be awfully bad to catch that, miss that and catch that. You know what I mean? Catch
Well,
it
you're not
flat.
100% sure on that.
Erő
You
az
think it's
nagyjából jó
two, I
lett
think it's
volna.
one.
No, no.
Ez az erővédő.
If you think it's only one, then that's maybe the shot.
Straw there.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ide be lehet menni. Mindenképpen mérős.
Can you see the brush? Can you see the brush?
It's fine.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Go. Close. Yep.
Nem gondoltam volna, láttad milyen jeget
Oh,
adott
yeah.
hozzá?
No, no, but.
Not enough.
One for sure.
Yeah, measure.
Yeah. This is out, yeah?
The
That's
umpire
fine.
said she would measure it for us to throw
Yeah,
in there.
that's fine.
You want to call it umpire? Or?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't see her.
That's fine.
Szerintem ez sárga. De az a baj, hogy annyira nem egyértelmű a vonal. Szerintem ez sárga.
Every measure I've guessed recently has been wrong, so I'm hoping I'm wrong this time.
Nézed, baby, és akkor én meg felrakom addig.
10?
12? No. 10, 11, huh?
Yeah. I'll take that back.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. You okay?
We're not doing up here anyway.
Want to go intern?
Doing that hand again.
Close. Yep. Yes, flying. Oh. Just for weight. Line's really nice. Right in. Come on. Go. Come on. Right in. Good. Nice shot.
Szélesebb, hányas?
Jónak érzem. Irány?
Irány jó. Forogni kell neki, szélesebb, erősebb. Ó! Hozzá négy! 8-as, 9-es kő. Oké.
Felt like coming that way. Okay. I
Speed
kinda
of
like
theirs on that.
Yeah, I like that.
There.
Yep.
Even there's good.
Okay, 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Way. Loads of them. Close.
It's 5, 6.
Yeah!
Whoa. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Good.
Egy kicsit a piros elé! Az erő megvan!
Csak az erő!
Most indul!
Csak az erő! Ho!
Az erő megvan!
Ho, erő! Lejmagat hallom. 13-93.
Hey, shot!
Gyors most a jég, jó a jég most.
okay if you do that as well.
Your call.
Just say just jaw to there though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Azért nem megyek fel, mert meg akarom nézni, hát ha lesz szétlap.
What's it in? Way on way. Whoa. Switch. Switch.
Come off there. Come off the other one.
És elindul, de az előbb.
Get off it.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Good.
Sorry, just touch
Kicsit
heavy.
megtoljuk, az is jó. Nose már jó.
Miben?
Mi volt az előző jöge? Majd kőszéle, nem? A sárga kő most elmozdult?
Igen. Arról pattant be oda.
Egy nagyon picit kérek, nagyobb jeget, nagyon picit.
Hold. Hold. Hely van. Hely van. Hely van. Kívülről hozod, már nagyobb szél. Most indul. Kívülről hoz. Nem kell. Oké.
Szuper. Szuper jó.
Hey, eyes. Okay.
Igen, de hogyha megütjük onnan oldalról,
How you guard then?
akkor mind a kettő piros ki tud menni. A 4-es kőnek a szélét, ha megütjük,
Can they come off the yellow?
No, it's not.
On the left?
kimegy
No.
mind a kettő.
Okay.
Ugyanaz a dobás, mint amit a...
There's no double off there. There's no double off. They can't get inside enough for that to get that. So
Okay. Wanna give me a wee bit more?
Szerintem ez jó. Meg kellett ütni azt, hogy a 3-as jöjjön el mögüle.
over and up again. Just over and up.
Kintről lehet, hogy jobban jön.
Watch guard.
Yep.
Maradjon nyitva, maradjon nyitva.
Yep.
Ne
Hard, hard,
kocsolj
hard.
rá, ne kocsolj
Whoa.
rá.
Okay. Okay.
Baby, két lehetőségünk van. Vagy most megpróbálom,
That's okay.
nem sokat látok belőle, vagy leszedjük ezt.
Well, it's reverse kick. Catches anywhere on the high side. And the red goes across.
Yeah.
Szedjük le. Ez a turn.
Hol kell eltalálni?
Itt kell eltalálni valahol. Az a nósztól egy picit errébb. Arra akarunk rollolni. Nem oda tettem a jeget. A vonalra tedd le, légy szíves.
I'm thirsty. Guard, eh? That's what you gave me. Was I on the brush?
Oh, I need to make sure I don't leave in the hole.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Yep, I agree.
Don't mind a little bit on the high side.
Sorry?
Don't mind if it's a little bit, showing a little bit of the yellow.
There. Anywhere on this
Even
side?
further. Yeah.
Hát az van benne, hogy a 6-ost kivesszük és csak egyet ír.
A bit less.
Az van benne.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Hát, benne van az is, hogy esetleg a pirosat is kiüti, csak akkor a 3-ason megy el.
It's all there, all out there. Keep be that side.
A 3-as is. Jó, de lehet, hogy nem marad más.
Might need to swing it. Where is it?
It's good.
Whoa. It's good. It's good line. Oh, it's swinging. Sit.
Ott maradt neked a...
Sit. Sit. Okay.
Én szerintem ez.
It's not bad.
Ha itt tudod eltalálni, az lehet akár 4 nekünk.
You were well out there as well.
Still reverse.
Milyen jeget gondolsz?
Going
Yeah,
back.
the yellow stick. The yellow they hit us.
Just sweep the. Just get ready to sweep the.
3.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh, I've
Ah, no, I'll sweep it. I'll sweep it.
gripper.
I don't either. Swung a lot in the end, though.
Loads. Like huge. I thought you were going to need to swing it, like, to get a finish on it, and then it just went. I need to watch that bit.
Şaban! Hop! Şaban! Şaban! Yonda! Yonda! Végig kell! Végig kell! Végig kell! Végig kell!
Shot. One yellow. Nearly.
Szép volt, baby. Melyik oldal, baby? Amelyiket szeretnéd?
Egy fordul többet szerintem.
Mind a kettő egyformán fordul szerintem. Szűkebb! Söpört! Nagyon! Nagyon! Söpört! Kinyitjuk és tovább! Jó! Oké. Emlékszel, hogy ő honnan dobta a dróját? A két kő között?
Line's good. Line's really good. Needs to swing a bit. Other side if he can. Oh, he can. That's good, Lee. That's good. I like that.
Dró középről!
Slower there.
Wee fraction, but not much.
Okay.
Kisebb ég volt ennél.
Okay.
Good. 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 Good.
Nem hallott!
Nincs rá meg, várj! Nyisd ki akkor, nyisd ki!
De ez nem baj, mert
Yeah.
üthetünk a következőre.
They might do that.
I know.
Annak nem lett volna
I
értelme.
think like in at 6 is good.
Jó, ez bőle.
Yeah. Okay.
Not for line. Not for line. Switch. Lots of room. It's
Sorry.
heavy.
Sorry, it was my fault. Right there, sorry.
Semmi.
Sorry.
Hogyha nincs meg az aut, ha nincs meg innen, akkor engedd rá nózra. Hol van?
Good. Nyomd rá, már is megvan.
Már nóz.
Még úgy éreztem, hogy már eleve nóz. Nem jött semmi.
Szar kicsúszás volt.
Yep, just half.
Yeah! Hold! Hold! Watch it! Hold! Nice shot. Peach. Hold on. Nice shot. Nice weight.
Felnek akarunk, nem jó, hogy nózokra maradjunk elő.
It looked like it was going to pull.
Ha itt maradunk, az perfekt.
The
Vagy egy
way you were
piciről.
shouting, it was like,
Nóz az
I didn't
perfekt.
even look up.
Igazad van, nóz az perfekt.
Hol?
Nincs dupla! Csak rossz! Csak rossz!
Ott van.
Same weight. Yeah.
Play a little less if you want.
Sorry?
You can play a little bit less if you want.
Szélesebben indult.
To be honest with you, if you go there, it's pretty good. Catch the back one, it's fine.
Can play hack if you want.
Mert ott még volt,
Yeah.
attól ennyire láttam.
Half. Even a wee bit less if you want.
Hát a kő mellett
Half's good.
láttam.
A little bit worried in case it swings.
I think you'll be okay.
Barrier?
Elindult vissza egy 500.
Just play half. Just play half. Just do that.
Okay.
Half.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah! Hard, kids! Hard! 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 Come on! Hard! Only hard! Come on, kids! Hard, hard, yes! Hold on.
Can't sweep any more past the
it's
zone. You'll need to come and sweep them. I'm on a
Can't
slider.
sweep, but I'm calling you to sweep.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get past the stone and
Igen, láttad, ha leforgatta, mi történt vele, ugye?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's a little bit inside. Okay. Sorry.
Húsz is jó, ugye?
Tessék?
20-30.
Mennyivel fogod dobni, ahhoz adok jeget?
Hát 20-30.
Mennyivel?
20.
20, oké. Rendben, 20-hoz adtam jeget.
Squeeze past that now.
It wasn't the guard, I was worried that it was catching the back there. And I was thinking like,
Csapad! Nagyon szűk!
She's on the yellow.
sorry?
She's on the
Nagyon kell neki! Nyomd rá! Nagyon kell neki!
She. Ready?
Végig! Végig!
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Hú, baby.
You swore there.
Just bump that.
Szívipátusokban visz.
Squeeze past that.
Szép volt. Szép volt, baby.
You can play for the draw even if you want.
Szép volt.
She's back 40, just above
Nagyon jó
there.
lehetett fogni egyet.
You there?
Yep,
Hú, megértem.
I think so.
Catch your guard, it's okay.
Okay.
Csodálatos. Megpróbáljátok? Ez azért eléggé negatívban van, nem?
Tighten a wee bit more.
Nehéz.
Just want to breeze past the guard there.
Yeah.
Back 8 weight.
Close, close.
Szűk. Nem szűk. Kirakta a végét.
No, it's not even moving. Nice weight. One yellow. The other one was that. But nice end there as well from us, just that last couple of shots in it there. Sticking.
Melyik oldal?
Tessék?
Melyik oldal?
Hát, hogy megnézhetnénk ezt az oldalt.
Rendben.
Nem?
Nézzük. Kicsit szűkebb! Szűkebb!
Erősebb!
Szűkebb irány miatt kell! Söpöd! Robi, hogyha mondom, hogy szűkebb, akkor föl kell állni söpörni.
You like that?
Yep.
De ha rákocol a gárdra, mert szűkebb, akkor az erős sem jó.
Jó, de az még mindig jobb, ha rákapcol a gárdra.
Nem, még mindig jobb, ha arra kocolunk rá, mert ha szűkebb, akkor tudjuk, hogy a gárdon van. Hát arra rákocolhat, gárdra nem. Hát ha mondom, hogy szűkebb, légy szíves, söpör.
This side. What's the weight like?
Not bad.
What is it?
It's 6.
Whoa. Can. Yep. 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 Go, 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 go. Well played. Nice stone.
Piros széle!
Hely van! Hely van!
Erő van!
Széles van.
Kívülről! Nem, nincs meg, nincs meg.
Round it.
Do you think?
Or hit and roll.
Like that? They do that
Round
next.
it.
I don't like drawing the ball quite like that. They're going to play the run back next. Well, you can't get both.
Yeah. Can come round. I can hit and
Like a
roll.
target for them. If you go there,
Yeah.
not like that.
Most legfeljebb kinyitjuk.
Okay.
Ezt kiraktam, azért lett ilyen széles.
Okay, half.
Nem rakom ki, akkor jövök. Utolsó pillanatban a kezemmel egy ilyet csinálok.
Whoa! Yep, yep, yep! Hard. Good. Good.
Egyelőre ki kell nyitnunk, hogy ha véletlen az nem sikerül, akkor legyen még mit dobni.
Yeah, I know.
Ez a hívás.
I know.
Mert ha azt most véletlenül kirollolok, akkor nincs dobásunk és 4-et kaptunk. Hát ezt nyissuk le. Látod, hogy hol kell eltalálni? Mit kell eltalálni ahhoz, hogy mind a kettő kimenjen? Hát mindenképpen van roll is benne.
And you could have guarded that one, but then you just leave the same.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I think that was the right shot.
they could draw up to the back. They could also, if you put a guard up, they could freeze the back red.
I know.
Megskipelésből.
Wait, hack through there if you want.
Okay.
Go that way.
Okay. Maybe a little bit more than hack. No.
Need to get the bend.
Okay. Okay.
If you catch that guard, it's not a disaster.
Most szedném.
Which one?
Ha nem csinálja meg.
Hack.
Jó, Bébi? Tetszik? Ha megcsinálja, akkor középen kell ütni, akkor tiszta.
I was wrong! Wow! Switch! Never touch. Never touch.
Come on.
Good kid. Sorry. Moratorium on the other side of the room. So.
What happened there?
I think it was super good. You skipped it.
I thought you shouted, sorry. I think somebody else shouted.
Vagy ugyanaz, amit ő dobott.
Tessék?
Vagy ugyanaz, amit ő dobott.
Hát ő már elmúlt, tehát ő már nincs középen.
Igen, de én
Nem
most
látsz
hol?
belőle te semmit.
De én egy 30-40-nel még ide jöhetek.
Nem látsz belőle semmit a hackerben. Nézd meg hátul. Semmit nem látsz belőle. Ennyit látsz belőle a hackerben.
Okay,
Fair bending at the end as well.
elhiszem kicsit.
Another inch more, doing perfect.
Meggyőztél, drágám, nem kell tovább.
I know, you get up on the wrong side though, because I'm saying loads of line, and then you get up on the other
I thought
side.
you shouted.
A sárgát nehogy kiszedjük.
Because I thought it was needing it for a line.
Never line!
Good morning. It's playoff day here at the second International Mixed Doubles Trophy in Aarau, Switzerland. We are featuring a game on sheet B between Hungary, Szekeres Nagy, and the Scottish team with McCleary and we are in end number 4.
Lassan! Megy kifelé!
And nothing is decided yet. It's a very close game, as we would expect, of course, of those two very experienced and strong mixed doubles teams. We could show you quickly what's happening on the other sheets. Our quarterfinalists are all very strong and experienced teams. On sheet A we have a Swiss setup, the Swiss team with Müller and a second Swiss team with Hedden Attinger.
Yeah, no.
And here also we have a very close game so far.
That's what I mean.
Müller is leading 2-1.
You kind of either have to draw there.
On sheet C we have a Swiss team of Michel Jacki and Mario Freideuter
Draw there.
playing against the Russian
See if you get right round the guard to be really good.
team with Buzieva Ali. Here we have a very lopsided game so far. After 3 ends, Jacki Freiberger are leading 6 stones to 0. And on sheet D we have another Swiss game. It's sorry, we have also the same duel. We have a Switzerland against Russia. Pere Rios, a former mixed doubles world champion, against Moiseev Adron. Here also the Russians didn't get a very good start, and the Swiss are leading 5 stones to nothing. But let's go back now to sheet B. And alongside with me is Laurence Bidot. She was initiating this international mixed doubles trophy a year ago. Hello, Laurence.
Hi, Mike.
Baby!
Thank you for joining us.
Tell us a little bit about the development of this tournament. It's the second time now. How did you develop through the year?
Through the year, it was a big development through the years because for 1 year we had the impression this new discipline could be a new Olympic discipline, and that's the case now. In June from the IOC we had the decision that mixed doubles would be Olympic and at the Olympic in 2018. So, of course, now a couple of countries put a lot of energy in this new discipline, and we see that we have a much higher level as for 1 year. We have 24 teams from 10 different countries, and we had on the waiting list about 10 teams, so it's an explosion actually. We are very happy with the evolution.
And apparently we also have seen a very good quality of the game during the weekend so far.
You're going to need to just come in.
The best teams are here now in quarterfinal.
Well, we have a couple of surprises. I mean, the world champion from Hungary with Kiss and Palanska. They are not qualified for the quarters. It's quite a surprise, but I must say the level is really higher, and we have some teams that we maybe didn't expect so far, although we didn't have so much experience how far they can come through, and well, that's about of the game.
Yeah.
But the level that we have now at the quarters is really high. Very precision curling and interesting tactical skill. Yeah, great curling.
We may have some spectators here that are not so familiar with the sport of mixed doubles curling, because it's quite a new sport. It has been played on world level since 2008, I think. And so it's not very well known, because not a lot of people are playing it so far, especially people in the curling club. So can you explain us in a few words a little bit the rules of the game?
I try in a few words. Well, the first thing, of course, it's not for people, for athletes in a team, but two, and this is a man and a woman. This is the biggest difference. Then the number of stones in the player, they are 6. And the two first stones from each team, they are already set. One is in front of the house and the other one in the back forefoot.
Yeah, that's good.
In the normal rule. And you are not allowed to play take out before the fourth plate stone. Even your own stones, you are not allowed to play it out of the game. And also the stones who are in the house, which are in the house. Did I forget something? You have what's new is from this season. It's a power play. That means once in the game you are allowed to put a stone on the side. Now you see typically on this image we have the stones on the center line, and you're allowed to put it on the side once in the game if you have the last stone.
More, I think.
We may see that during the game. It usually is used, from what I saw in this previous matches, it is usually used by a team that is trailing behind a couple of stones, and the power play ends. I think they can help the team catching up and coming back into game if they are training a little bit.
Come on, hard line. Hard line.
We now have
Line's good. Line's really good.
seen the Scottish team right 2 points in end number 4. So they took the lead in this match, but it's a very narrow lead, 3-2 rocks. So the game is still very much open, and it will be interesting to see which one of those two very experienced teams are going to impose more pressure on the other team. Of course, the Hungarian mixed doubles curling is quite developed so far. As you mentioned, the 2 times world champion Balancha Kiss was here in the tournament, but also this second Hungarian team has an international record. They have played in various mixed doubles curling world curling championships and finished with a silver medal in 2009. And they have also a record of playing in European curling championships and in European mixed curling championships. Speaking about the Olympic process now, do you think, Laurence, that mixed doubles curling will develop more than so far, just because of this Olympic qualification?
Oh yes, I'm sure of that. We have, well, I think until the Olympic the rules will stay as they are now, but I can imagine that some new feature will come. And one thing, what I hear here in the public in Aarau, it's very attractive actually for the people behind the sheets to look at this curling, because you always have stones in the house and you have always situations, so you have to think about what can you do, and it's also a bit faster as normal curling.
Faster, you mean it takes less time? The games are shorter.
The game are shorter. And as every sport who are Olympic, you have always a big development, and it will of course have an evolution in the next year. I'm convinced about that. Now the big challenge is we have only 2 years to prepare national team to go at the Olympics. So it's quite it's a big challenge, because the only possibility to qualify the nation is the next 2 World Championship, and now at the next World Championship in Karlstad in Sweden we have 42 teams.
42 teams.
42 teams.
So that would be quite a challenge to find a play-down mode to come to the medal games.
Yeah, it will be 6 groups of 7, I think. Yeah. And round robin.
Just wait! Round robin games in the groups.
Switch! Yes! And then at the Olympic we have in the mixed doubles discipline we have 8 nations, and Korea is already set as hosted country. So it has only place for 7 other nations. It will be a big fight, and I think from 42 teams, maybe 10, 50 teams has the ability to go at the Olympic actually. So the first goal for every nation is to collect a maximum of points during the next 2 Worlds. And the goal from Switzerland is to reach the semi-final.
Yeah. We have to mention that you are not only in the organizing committee of this tournament, international tournament here in Aarau, but you are also responsible for mixed doubles curling in the Swiss Curling Association. Can you tell us a little bit about what Swiss Curling is planning going forward with mixed doubles and how they will organize their qualification process for the World Championship and for the Olympics?
This is also in the short time. It's also we had a lot of decision to know what could be the better selection process to go at the Olympic to select the best team in Switzerland, and we will have trials in 2017.
Come on.
And to go at the trial, you have during this season and next season, you have to be once champion from the CCT tournament, or
the Curling Champions Tour,
or Swiss champion, and you have to participate minimum at 2 CCT tournaments
during the 2
during
years
the
period.
season,
Or one season, during one season.
during each season.
Each season, yeah.
At the moment, the only team so far who reached this goal is a team from Jägi Freiberger. They won the CCT tournament in Urdorf in December, and of course they have to fill the criteria until the next season. But at the moment, they are the only one who are practically set for the trials.
So that's of course the reason that the teams are very interested in these international tournaments, and that we have such an excellent field also here in Aarau.
But of course here we have 4 Swiss teams with Rios, Perret, and Müller, and Heckner and Oettinger. And I think that's a good thing, because all the team are really put a lot of power in the new discipline. And I think it's also a good thing to concentrate on it, to let the classic curling a bit on the side, because it's really a different style of curling.
We heard yesterday from the Russian representative,
That's really good.
representative of the Russian Curling Federation for mixed doubles curling, that Russia has now picked 3 teams and put together so-called ideal partners for the mixed doubles curling, and they are now sending them all over the place to Europe, Canada, etc., to play the mixed doubles tournaments. Would that be a possible way of qualification for Switzerland, or how do you see that?
For the next Olympic, it's it will be short. We will change the qualifying process that we set. Well, it's difficult to compare exactly the both countries. It's totally another way to work, and you have to know the people, the Russian athletes. They are doing only curling. They are really put all the energy. They are semi-professional or professional. Maybe they are students. They have some support for the government.
Tell me.
It's there.
You've got this.
For example, in Sweden they have, I'm not quite sure, but I think they have 5 mixed doubles team. The national coach, Per Lindholm, chooses 5 teams.
I was trying to find out whether it would be bounced off that.
I didn't want to sweep it, miss it.
At the beginning of 2017, I think the one who will be chosen, it will be chosen through the national coach. He has to be professional during 1 year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's also
That would be a good job for you.
To play myself for 20 years maybe.
Should just put it up.
Yeah.
So you're expecting quite strong competition in Switzerland. We have now seen that there is some certain specialization already in the teams that we have here. Of course, there are still some players that also do traditional curling aside. So is the Swiss Association trying to have more specialized teams, or is it open for curling players to do both traditional curling and mixed curling? Or didn't you decide yet?
Yeah, for sure. You for the very good team, they will not be allowed to do both trials. Olympic trials for mixed doubles and Olympic trials for traditional curling. So you have to choose. Then I can imagine, of course, now a couple of players playing in the normal team, and that's also good. So they have the possibility to practice curling in general. Today we have not enough possibility to practice only mixed doubles, but I can imagine in the next 2, 3, 4 years we will have more and more possibility in the club, in the CCT tour. We are trying to make it bigger and bigger, and to have a tournament worldwide participating in the tour as a mixed doubles tournament. So that's a bit the challenge at the moment, but actually you don't have much more platform as for 1 year, but not enough to fill a season.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look at the different sheets. We have 2 games that are very much in competition, very tight games. On sheet A we have the Swiss Müller against their opponents from Switzerland, Hegner Attinger. The score is 2-2 right now. And also on our featured game we have a tied score so far between the Hungarians of Szekeres and the Scottish team is the McClearys. And now what we were discussing right before, we have the situation that one of the teams has chosen a power play, meaning that the stones are played on the side of the sheet and not on the center line. So what is the usual outcome here, or what is the strategy of teams if they choose to play a power play?
We observe different strategies. Well, at the moment, McCleary chose to do the power play, and it's always the question for the other team. What should he do? Well, we have one thing is, for example, to do a chip, a soft peeling on the side guard, to move the guard.
But it's not allowed to.
And it's not allowed to
remove it completely.
But you can go with a shooter if you're allowed to go out. So soft peeling and to roll with the own stone in the house. That's a very good option. And of course, it's depending if you are where you are in the standing of the game.
We now see that the Scots who have chosen to do the power play are already lying 2 in the house, and Hungary is now trying to cope or to counter attack with a tap back on their own second rock. The stone is turning a bit too much, and Scotland is removing the corner back. Not completely missed, could you say?
It's not totally missed, because he puts center guard actually, and maybe he has the possibility to move the game in the middle again. That's really the goal of the power play, is to put the game on the side. And it's quite interesting because you are playing most of the time in the center of the rink, and suddenly you have to move on the side. And this is also a challenge with the ice condition.
So it will be quite interesting now to follow this end.
Now is the question if they want to ignore the center guard, for example, or to come behind the center guard. They have some different strategy. Or
I don't know.
We have seen everything at this tournament. We have seen big ends,
I quite like
5
the hit because I think it puts a
4
bit of
points.
pressure on.
But we have also seen steals in this foul play
There's
end,
still
so
quite a bit of
anything
room
can
to come
happen.
round.
But at least you can use it.
the thing is, in mixed doubles, you don't have so much stone in the game. You are playing 5 stones and you're very rapidly in a situation. If one stone is not perfect, it could be a disaster.
It completely change the outcome of the end.
Yeah.
Scotland is now choosing the opting for the takeout of the Hungarian stone in the house. It is looking to possibly lie with 3 stones.
Just half.
Needs some sweeping.
Nice shot.
That's an excellent shot. Scotland is lying 3, but there is still the threat of the front guard.
Play that and roll.
So Hungary is now trying to hit and roll.
Yeah. Actually, the goal of Hungary is to put the game in the middle, and at the moment it's working. If the Armstrong, the shooter, is if it's roll behind the center guard, then we have a new constellation. Yeah.
And run behind the guard.
Yeah. No, not roll out. Roll behind the guard.
Georgi Nagy is playing this crucial shot for the Hungarians. Lots of sweeping is necessary. He is able to take off the stone, but runs out of the house himself. And
do you think? They've only got 1 stone left.
now Scotland has to decide what strategy to apply.
I think so.
Do they first want to go to the outside of the ring, or do they want to cope with the situation in the center, where there is still this threatening center guard of the Hungarians?
Yeah, that's fine.
The interesting thing I found when watching the games this weekend is really that you often have different options, and you see the teams discuss a lot about options. It's not just one option that you get normally, but you have, depending on your risk appetite, you can choose a more aggressive rock or choose a more defensive rock. And
Close. Yep. Top 4.
that is not so different from ordinary curling.
Yep, no, yep.
That's fine.
Excellently played come around. Not quite covered, but
I just wondered if we drew the other
it
side,
prevents
if
the
they would
Hungarian
ignore them
team
and draw. That's all I was asking.
from drawing around the guard itself. And Georgi will now try to
No, there's 2 left. You're talking rubbish. You got the other
hit
one.
and roll over in front of the
Sorry. I put the wrong stone, sorry.
shot rock.
Sorry. Sorry.
A very important thing in the mixed double is the communication between the both athletes, the both players. Both have to have a good tactical skill. And we observe also the teams who are playing since a long time together in the mixed doubles. Maybe they communicate without words. you really have to know each other very good.
Jörgi is hitting
Try to get a bit deeper.
successfully on the Scottish shot rock, but doesn't manage to keep his own rock in play. So there is another attempt to come around the guard by the Scottish team. We have seen different strategies with regard to holding the broom in the house for your partner, or not holding the broom and going to the delivery end and trying to take immediate control of the sweeping. What is there some strategy here?
This is also
assured strategy, or is it still in the development process?
That's also interesting. It's very different. For example, the world champion Hungary, Kész and Palangsa, they are not using a gateau. They are also
they are always holding the broom for the house.
Yes, they are always holding the broom. That means they have to sweep their own stone. Also, if they don't actually need a broom, if it's an open house and they have to play a draw. That's interesting. They are used to play like this, and they don't use this new joker, I would say. For example, the team from Freiberger Jägi, they are using it 100%. You will never see somebody in the house. They are also used. Actually, there are two skips. That's probably it helps.
So their focus is mostly on the sweeping rather than on the exact room direction.
Well, the one who is there with the stone is the one who helped by the direction.
But I imagine it quite difficult to. Let's quickly wait for the stone here. Oh, a near miss. I find it quite difficult to apply a very exact and precise takeout if you don't see a broom, but that's probably a view of a club curler.
It's very individual. I see also team, they are making a mix. For draw, they are sweeping it together. The one in the house is going to sweep.
The partner goes immediately to the delivering end and takes control of the sweeping.
Yeah, by takeout not, but actually to play a takeout, to stand up and go sweeping is also, you are losing a couple of meters.
Yeah.
So I think the two players, they have to find the better way for themselves.
Yeah, what works for themselves.
Yeah.
An open draw for Lee McCleary, and as we can see, the Scottish team has taken advantage of their power play end. Would you say that counting 3 points is quite a good result?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, the minimum goal is to score 2, and 3 is actually they reach the goal.
So the Scottish team is taking a clear lead of 6-3 now over 6-3 over its opponents from Hungary. And we have a quick look on the other sheets. Sheet A is still very tight, the game between the two strong Swiss teams. Whereas on sheet C and D, the games are probably over, or how do you see that? Can you still catch up 8-4 lead?
8-4, I think you can still catch up. Actually, it's a 17. It's not impossible, of course. It's never impossible before it's finished. But Pererios are playing very, very well at the moment. So it's possible to catch up, but I think Prairies are really in a good position
number
now.
7
Yeah.
and the hammer is with Prairies, so
Okay. Yeah.
it's probably it will be very tough for Moisés Ladron to come back into the game. And on sheet C, we have to say that the game is probably over.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It is over actually.
Yeah.
They have stopped.
Yep. Yep.
So we have our first semi-finalist, Jackie Freiberger. And you said they already won a tournament this year, so this is certainly one of the teams to observe in the future. And with regard to the qualification process of the Swiss side for the Olympics.
It was good.
Yeah.
But first of all, as you mentioned, Switzerland has to qualify for the Olympics, and that would be a very tough undertaking.
That's the first goal to qualify the nation to qualify Switzerland.
Now we see the Hungarians trailing by 3 rocks. They have chosen to do the power play themselves, and it's a counter-attack actually that they need to do, because we are already in number 7, and I think you have to take the power play when you have last rock, isn't it?
Exactly.
You cannot take it when you don't have last rock. So
you can schedule it. You have to take it if you have the opportunity. So in the 7th.
It's actually the last chance for
probably,
them to take it.
Yeah.
Big line switch, big line.
We will of course show you the semi-final, one of the 2 semi-finals, which will take place at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it will be, you will see the Swiss team of Jackie Freiberger.
Sorry. Okay. Just wanted it right up to the back.
You can't. Well, it wasn't getting right to back one, James.
And we don't know yet the other semi-finalists.
Wasn't getting there.
Próbáljuk meg 30-szor. Legyen az is a fejedben, hogyha véletlenül erre ráfordul, akkor az is egy jó megoldás.
As guest for the commentary, we have Elmore, the national coach, the women national coach from Switzerland.
And the national trainer, actually.
The national trainer from Switzerland. So it would be commentary with a proper Canadian accent.
And he's a Canadian, as you mentioned, so and Canada hasn't been very much into mixed doubles curling so far, but I think that will change with the Olympic decision. And we may ask him how he sees that new sport, relatively new sport, from a Canadian view. That's now a big miss by Georgi Nagy. There was an excellent chance to hit and roll behind the guard, but the stone curled too much, and now the McClearys can...
I don't really like it, to be honest. I think it's kind of hard to get to, like, I can see about that
are in a really
left of the
comfortable
stone
position,
on this side.
and they have now, of course, choices. They can
I
remove
can really just see it.
the corner guard.
There's no room for error.
Catch a guard, is it a problem?
Why don't we just draw the other side? Well, draw the other side.
You leave a double.
Give them it, and then you've got...
Very interesting to listen to their discussion.
Catch the stone and put it out, and then they just draw and lie too. And we're
What if you catch a guard though? Is it? It's
Nem
they're
lesz
open.
lassabb, mint 30, inkább talán egy kicsit gyorsabb.
We're going to lose a big.
okay.
follow the guard because there's most problem.
I can go for
You
it.
do that
Catch
next.
guard, it's okay.
Do I do that?
Come on.
Lee is still a bit afraid of this guard.
is,
He would like to
you go
remove it,
there.
but
They're going to do this.
Judith would
Here you go,
prefer
one
a
open
draw
stone
shot,
here,
I think.
one there, and one there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So even if you put it in the open,
Judith
they're
is a
going
bit
to
afraid
Just worried that I end up catch that,
to
roll the two, then they'll line that, they come
catch
around one
her
there,
stone.
then they'll line two.
Oh, don't catch that. You know, as long as you catch the guard, it's.
She's a bit afraid
about
to
taking off the guard?
Exactly.
catch the arm stone in the house.
Which would
So
permit-
she's a bit insecure with this.
Because it's only the guard we're going to lose more than
which
two.
would offer at least use.
That's a very
with the
interesting
Hungarians.
That's not a bad shoot.
interaction between the
But I think that's really hard. There's no room for error at all. I mean, I can see just there, just there.
You got two left.
Yes.
What would you do?
Take the guard off then.
Okay.
I think if you take the guard away, it's actually you have the yellow open, and
Yep, I like it.
So that's what they finally decided to do. And we will see if that strategic move pays off for the Scots.
You can try that way, and if you miss the guard, you get to that.
Yeah. Yep.
Very good example of the decision
Play
process
heel. Heel.
Yeah, just don't ping it
involved
out.
with mixed curling. They finally opted to
That's good.
go after
Good
the
job.
shot, but with the option to remove the guard, which is a good decision in my opinion. Although now
That's good.
Hungary can at least try to make a use.
Good shot.
That's very clear,
Yeah, I
actually.
think so.
They are already lying second
Decent.
shot, and if they manage to remove the shot rock,
First, third. One lonely one right there. You don't make your draw right next time.
I know.
Ez csak 30 lesz.
on sheet A we have quite important development.
Melting at just good 4, and he's leading 6-3 in the 7th.
And here, of course, a very big miss
Stand by, baby.
Control.
by
Control.
the
Okay.
Hungarians.
I'll
Georgi
just be a
managed
little
to
bit more
take
than
out the
half,
shot, but
Okay.
on the way out, his own second was kicked out of the house, which now allows Scots to take the apply takeout on the Hungarian shot, and then if it succeeds, lie 2, and that would mean that the Hungarians cannot take profit of their power play end,
It's alright.
or at least not take big profit.
It's not a disaster.
We will see a
So,
freeze attempt now by Georgi,
Just without it your way as well.
kind of felt it.
but no guards around.
Ha bemegyünk mögé, az sem baj. Shotnak kell lennünk, az fontos.
Nem mondok semmit.
Ha bemegyünk mögé, az sem baj. Sőt, lehet, hogy jobb mögé, nem?
Akkor jó ég?
Igen. Csak egy picit hosszabbat dobok.
Still lifting some control.
Is he not trying to freeze the top of it?
Could be wrong, really is. It's probably the best shot is going back a bit.
Ányos?
Hetes!
Let's go behind it for sure.
On sheet D, the Russian team managed to steal another point. The situation is now 8-5 for the Swiss. And we are in end number 8. So still a long way to go for the Russians, but at least they managed to find their way back into the game.
I think we just like one.
You just draw in there. Just draw here.
Okay, yep.
You could try and ping it, but there's no point.
The freeze attempt wasn't quite successful by the Hungarians, and now McCleary will try to put up another shot rock on the other side of the house in order to prevent the Hungarians to tap back their own rock.
He will force Hungary to right one.
But wobble again.
Right one, and then
Sorry?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Sit down.
It's okay.
Sit down.
It's okay.
Sit down.
excellently played by the Scottish team. And now Ildiko Szekeres
I
know.
will have to
like, oh God.
hit the stay
Give them time.
and limit the damage for her team. But of course the hammer then will change again to the Scottish side, and they will come home with a 2-point lead and the hammer, which is quite a comfortable situation.
Too late.
Keep focus.
Csapat! Végig! 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 Gyönyörű, baby.
Well done by Ildiko. 1 point for Hungary. And we are heading into the last end of this semi-final with a score of 5-3 for Scotland.
Just here on the sheet A, Müller versus Hegner Attinger.
Just play.
Now with the last turn from Müller, and they have the possibility to score 2.
On our sheet actually the score is even 6-3, so it will be very difficult for the Hungarians to find a way of at least making it into an extra end. They need 3 points, a steal of 3 points. They haven't written, they haven't written the 7th end on the board, so the lead is 6-2, which is 6-4, which is still a good opportunity.
Köszönöm. 14-78.
Yep.
And Müller Cannon played a very good turn, and they wrote they scored 2 in the 7th set. So everything very close in this game.
That game is not over.
Close line. Yep. Line's good. Line's really good. Just for weight. Only for weight. Make sure. Come on, right in. Come on. Yep, go. Come on, really go. Go. Nice shot.
Very nice shot by Lee McCleary. And now Hungary is trying to come around the guards, the double guards from the other side. Mixed doubles curling is all about weight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a very good length to have the tap back length, very important.
And also the draw weight.
The draw rate, if you are able to play a regular rate, it's a very important skill in mixed doubles. Also in
Do you like two?
It makes a little more impact, of course, because
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Now Lee McCleary could. The McClearys
Did he
could
not hit that?
Yeah.
open up the guard, I guess.
Okay.
Is it stone number 4? Yes. They could choose a very defensive strategy, or they could continue to draw to the forefoot and try to prevent Hungary from making 2 points.
Mennyi volt ennek a hóg ideje?
It's not bad there either. They might bump that. We've got you like 2. Guard that side.
Okay. And short's
Short
okay.
fine as well, yeah.
Need a little bit more.
They are looking for a tap back now on their shot stone in front of the forefoot.
Big. Force.
It's good for a bump.
Whoa.
It's good for a bump. Really good for the bump.
Oh, still needs a lot of curve.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Well executed by Judith McCleary.
I think he's going to hit that now, but
Kontroll. Inkább roll
it's
ide,
swing more, huh?
mint sem, hogy csak innen eltalálni. Tehát ugye a dupla benne van, innen kell eltalálni a duplához.
Dupla szerinted, hogyha onnan találjuk fel, nem fog kijönni?
De egy picit kijebb fog menni, de most valamit csinálnunk kell, mert 3 kő van benne a házban, nem tudom. Drót nem tudok most dobni.
Akkor csak nóz, nem?
My Hungarian is not good enough,
Nem
but
baj, ha nem
I
dupla,
think
azért
they
mondom,
are
hogy hibázni befelé lehet.
discussing
No.
a double here.
Yep.
No, it's going to go up the top there. And it should
I
have
think
rolled
Gary's
slightly
much
open,
better.
see me went out
So
there.
I can confirm it.
No, it's
Far
not.
away.
The game Bererios, they won
Against Moiseeva Dron.
yeah.
The game on the sheet D is over, and we have another semi-finalist with the experienced team from Martin Rios. He was a 2-time world champion and one of the favorites, of course, of this tournament. So we're not surprised to see him in the semi-finals.
Can you go left? 2.
I've got 3. I've got 2 left. They've got 2 total.
We have another miss from the Hungarians. And it looks now that the Scottish will try to guard up their own rocks in the forefoot, which would make life very difficult for the Hungarians.
Okay.
If not to say almost impossible to go for a deuce in this last end.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just whoa. Over and up, just. Up, switch. Over and up.
We have 2 rocks remaining for each team.
Whoa. Whoa.
The guard is curling in nicely now for Judith.
Good. Nice shot.
And covers up.
You've got to come round and draw the back one.
Can you see the shot? Can you come through this port?
Nice shot.
What?
Good shot.
De ebből a sárga kőből nem látok semmit, tehát nem tudom annyira megtolni, hogy... De akkor elmegy a 3-as út.
Difficult to see from this angle, but I think...
They are discussing the run back, I guess.
But not so,
Ha bedobok egy drót, az nincs benne a házban.
not so heavy.
Most ez a kő a miénket.
Because actually they need some protection, they don't have the last
They don't want to open up.
Picit azt se bánom.
They have to steal too. So.
Azt se bánom, de nem baj, ha egy picit kiebb tolja, mert ezzel most semmit nem tudunk csinálni. Megnézem mindjárt a
Needed to swing a bit more, the guard.
No, it's really good there, I think.
Actually they're trying to run back again.
You stole the line.
They need some break now for themselves. Let's take it or leave it.
Szerinted elfér itt egy kő?
El. Picit adj nagyobbat.
I think he's trying to come through the port
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Too much curl. And now with only one rock remaining,
We have to improve our
I think
Hungary.
we will soon see you. Shake hands.
That side, yeah?
Say it again.
The game on sheet A is still
Azzal meghűtöttem
on.
volna a 3-as.
It's a touch more ice than you gave me the last time.
That's about same. Outside's about there.
Na Évi, hogy jutunk ebből? Lukra. Egy kő maradt, nem?
It's tighter line.
Hogy akarsz?
It's heavier.
Over and up.
It's 3.
Over and up. It's on the
Two,
yellow.
Miért, mire jó?
Way off.
6-4 van. Jó, köszi.
That's okay. On the plus side, if they lift the triple, it's an open hit. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Was I just tight there?
Yes.
Hát az a baj, úgy megpuszil, de nem, az meg akkor nem, annyira nem üti meg. Próbáljuk meg ezt a duplát, de nincs
He's
benne.
not really got a shot, really. He's not got a shot. No, they've not got a shot. I don't think. If they do, then if there is a chip, can he see?
Hát, nincs benne valószínűleg. Próbáljuk meg. Normál.
It should be an open hit.
So they are thinking about
Can
an
you do
option
anything here?
to score.
Át, az biztos.
Well, just
Próbáljuk
tilt
meg,
to.
az
It's
jobban
quite
benne
a
van.
difficult situation.
Jó, baby.
The double run back,
Melyik körnél akarod dobni?
maybe an option.
Így van.
At least they're looking at it. Red on yellow, and yellow has to make a double.
Switzerland win all the games.
Not,
You would have, if it's perfect, yeah.
not a rock that you would do any day, every
normal.
day. Our operator, Mike Laub, who is able to play very fast rocks, he's laughing at me, so. But if Iko is trying, you never know.
Okay.
But here again, too much curl,
Ez most nagyon elindult.
and we have a shake hands.
Thank you, Aldi.
It's
Thank you.
a very strong team from the McClearys from Scotland. They are winning also their quarterfinal here, and they are
Thank you.
unbeaten so far in this tournament.
I'll go and chuck that stone down.
And we play Jackie Freiberger, the Swiss team, in the semi-final. So one spot still remains open. Will it be the Swiss team from Attinger-Hegner, or will it be Müller-Müller? One rock remaining.
Well,
Oh no, it's the last
Yep.
from Hegner Attinger. But I don't see exactly the situation in the house, so
We wait for a minute and give you the result of the last quarterfinal. Okay, this game is also over. We have a victory here by the team from Dübendorf with Ursi Hegner and Felix Attinger. They now will play in the semi-final their Swiss opposition with Jenny Perret and Martin Rios. And as I mentioned before, in the other semi-finals we will see Jackie Freiberger against the Scottish team of the McClearys. Our semi-final action will start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I hope you will be here too, and we will meet again, and we will present you the Swiss national trainer Al Moore. Hope to see you and have a good time until then. Bye.